This video right here is for Janice, Jnice, and whoever else is just want to see the video or whatever. Um, I saw you made a video that talked about social media, and you were saying that is it a good thing or a bad thing. Personally, I feel like social media can be played as either way. It can be good or bad. The good things about it is, of course, like you said, you can network, you can see people that you haven't, seen in a long time or you lost contact with, and that, was a good thing in a way. But I can't speak for everybody. I only can speak for myself when I say this. I realized that having the Facebook, the MySpace, and all that is cool, but some of the people who I got in contact with was people who I once like took out of my life, or they took me out of their life, or whatever have you, and Facebook kind of like got us back to connect again or whatever. And I noticed that some of the people I connected with, when I tried to connect with them the same way we used to, like in high school, or the same way we used to, like back in the day, or like my college days and stuff like that. Um, with some of them, not all of them, just with some of them, it wasn't the same. Like, what I mean by that, some of the same stuff that I used to do, some of the same shit I used to be into, I'm just not into it no more. Like, I was at a different time in my life then. I was at a time in my life then where I was single, so, we would go and look for females to flirt with, talk to, all that kind of stuff. So that was a part of my life when I was in that kind of trance. It's like some of these people that I was still cool with, it's like they back doing the same stuff that they was doing when, you know, back in the year 2009, 2007, 2005. It's like they still doing the same damn thing, going around trying to look for females and all that. And don't get me wrong, I have an Instagram, but I don't post on it too much because it ain't a lot of shit I really want to say on Instagram. Like, majority of the time, believe it or not, I be on Twitter more than I be on any of these things. And I think I be on Twitter because, like, you just like talking to people. And I be on YouTube a lot because I like to do videos. But social media ain't really a bad thing, but on my experience, it's not really what I would call a good thing. But it's really most of the stuff that happened with it is basically my fault. Because I was gonna go without, okay, after MySpace. I said I'm not gonna do it with any more sites. But my homeboy, his name, I don't know if I say his name. I just call him Kareem the Dream because that's what he really go by majority of the time. My boy Kareem the Dream talked me into getting a Facebook and a Twitter, and well, he didn't really talk me into getting an Instagram. I did on my own. And he didn't talk me to getting a YouTube because I did that on my own. Matter of fact, I had a YouTube before I had the Instagram. I mean, before I had the Facebook. But the point I'm trying to make is he like told me to get one because a lot of old friends from high school, and a lot of old friends from middle school, a lot of old friends from my elementary school and stuff like that was up there. So I like, yeah, man, I get a shot, whatever. Because I didn't really want it at first, but he kept talking to me, come on, man, get it, man. Everybody got one. You can get in contact with Monet again. You can get in contact with Rodney again. You can get in contact with Tasha. A lot of people who used to be cool with, you could get in contact with. Like, you could get in contact with them. Danita's up there. Everybody. He like, you should get up there, man. You should get up there. I'm like, all right, word. So I finally decided to get up there and got one. But when I got up there, I ran into a lot of negative shit. And if you ever watch like some of my old videos, you'll see kind of what I'm talking about. Like, the thing that really made me feel like different about the Facebook and the Twitter and all that, because one time it was a girl, she put a comment and she was like, well, she like be like 15, 16 years old. And I was probably, I want to say I was like 27 or 28 at the time. And she had a comment and she was saying, I don't know what's up with me and my boyfriend. We had a bad life. We had a bad experience, and things ain't going right. And I just wonder why, what should I do? And I saw some of the comments that was written up there, and then I tried to help her, and I told her, I said, well, you gotta understand that us guys, we don't mature as fast as girls do. So, give him a little time, be patient with him, because we still kind of, we don't grow as fast as, we don't mature like females do. That's what I was saying basically in the thing. In my status, where her status, I wrote that on the comment on her status. About an hour later, she comes back and she writes me back saying, "Why you comment on my status?" I like, comment on your status. It's like for everybody to see. I said, I was just trying to help you. Nah, I don't want you to comment on my status. I don't want nobody older than 20 to comment on my status. And I'm like, well, you didn't put that in the thing. Well, I'm telling you now, don't comment on my status, nothing like that, because you're a creepy. I like, how am I creepy? I was just saying, you give your boyfriend some time, let him grow, let him grow a little bit before you just break up with him. That's what I was saying. But she took it like out of some kind of way, like if I was trying to holler at her or if I want to talk to her, and that wasn't the case at all. Cause that same day, I just got done fucking with a girl I met at the bar, but I just saw it on. Matter of fact, I had the BlackBerry phone then. As a matter of fact, I only got the phone that I had now, or I done had 3 phones since then, but I'm just saying, like, I had the BlackBerry phone, I think, then. But the point I'm trying to make is, she got all uptight and all bent out of shape about that shit. Then she started going around telling me some, this nigga is really creeping me out. He's creepy and he's stalking me. I'm like, stalking you? Nigga, you asked to be my friend on the goddamn Facebook. And then, goddamn it, I was your friend, and then I just commented back and said something. Now all of a sudden, she got everybody thinking I'm the creepy nigga. And I'm like, okay, how the fuck am I the creepy nigga when I was just trying to help you out with your status and your situation? So that kind of made me think right there that, maybe I shouldn't comment on everybody's shit. And now I don't. I just got my circle few people, even though I'm cool with certain people and I got them as my friend on Facebook and shit like that. Some of the people that's up there I just don't fuck with because they always got some shit to say. Now, as far as me having a self-esteem issue, I used to have self-esteem issues until like my 11th grade and 12th grade year of high school, when I stopped wearing the glasses and I started wearing contacts. That's when, girls started saying I was cute and stuff like that. And I started getting I used to have long hair. I used to get my hair like relaxed, and I had it coming down like this. Everybody used to call me Snoop Dogg and shit like that. So that's kind of when I got out of my like self-conscious stage, or being worried about how people felt about me and all that kind of stuff. Like now, all thing I could probably say that bothers me now with my whole image thing is probably my hair, because my hair natty as hell right now, because I don't do the relaxer thing anymore. That's why when you see me do the videos now, I always got a hat on or something like that, because my hair do be natty as hell. But one day I'm going to take care of it. But the point I'm trying to make is, I feel like that social media in a way is bad because it brings a lot of assholes out, and a lot of people that really want to attack you. They come with the craziest things, like even on Instagram. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect in this, because you can see if you ever looked at my Instagram, you will see that I've said some foul shit too up there that was out of content or was wrong. But I never like really dissed anyone that I knew personally. It's just people I didn't know. But either way, you look at it, it's still wrong and it's still dissing people. But the thing that I feel with it is, I feel like a lot of people do lie on their statuses and they do shit that they normally don't really do. Because some of these people that's on my Instagram, I'm not putting no names, some of these people don't live that interesting life, like you think they do. It's just, pictures and it's funny games. Me, I don't really put too much really interesting anything on my social networks anymore unless I'm talking about something. But mostly I do all that like on my YouTube and my Twitter. I don't really do it on Facebook. Like, just like the girl I go with right now, I haven't put not one single picture of me and her together, or a picture with her by herself or anything. Not because I feel bad or I'm ashamed or nothing like that. It's just that in the past, I put like 2 or 3 girls that I was going with at the time, and it didn't work out. And I'm like, well, damn, what I got these pictures of them up there for if I don't even, mess with them or go with them like that anymore, So my thing is, I'm not going to put any pictures of the girl I currently talk to now until like I know for a fact that she's in it for the long run, like we get married or something like that. But I think that really social media it's really like a cross up. And I'm not gonna say no names, but one of my homeboys, he used to be on MySpace and he was on probation and he had well, he had no once, but he had violations, with the law. And he had a MySpace, this is like back in '06. He had a MySpace and he had pictures of him holding guns up in the front of his MySpace page, and then he had a picture of his little 2-year-old son holding the gun, and he had the kid like holding the guns like this and stuff like that, and he was like, I'm proud of my son make his dad proud by holding the gun like me and stuff like that, and it was just a joke. He did it just to be funny, but do you know that the police took that same exact picture, those pictures that he had on MySpace? His probation officer saw that he was on MySpace, came to his house, kicked in his door, found out he had like 3 guns with serial numbers scratched out. So, matter of fact, he just got out of jail. I want to say he got out of jail like last year of 2013. He got out at the beginning, like around February. But just for him making that one video that he made or whatever, it put him in jail. The police came to his house. They found guns because he had no. See, he was a felon. When you're a felon, you're not allowed to carry no guns. So for him being a felon, he got in trouble off that, and they put him in jail back because of that. And then another incident that happens was my homeboy. I was gonna do some videos too with us street racing and with us out there, just doing crazy shit with cars or whatever, right? But what stopped me from doing those videos was one of my homeboys. He was doing it, and the cops came and put him in jail because the videos he made of him like doing donuts and shit like that in the middle of the street. But it was late at night, like 3 o'clock in the morning. But the point is, you're not supposed to be doing shit like that in no kind of like street that only like requires 25 or any kind of street at all. You're not supposed to do stuff like that. So basically his own videos got him in trouble. What I think with this media shit is I feel like that it gets you more in trouble, and I think that the authorities and the excuse me for burping, the authorities and the powers that be uses this to make us incriminate ourselves, like to get us to tell so much about our own self that they can actually say, well, if you look at this Twitter or you look at this Facebook, you actually said this, and that. Matter of fact, they tried to say that one of my other homeboys was a terrorist because of some shit he wrote on his Facebook by him saying that, man, I don't give a fuck about Obama. I don't give a fuck about how you feel about his war because he's a fucking terrorist himself and all that. And the FBI started looking him up thinking that he was some anti-American like patriot or some shit, So the point I'm trying to say is I think this social media shit, I think what it does is it gets us in trouble. I think that it helps the police so we kind of snitch on ourselves. And don't get me wrong, I get caught up in this shit too because I was going to fight a dude one time over some shit that was said on Twitter. And I was telling him on my Twitter, like, meet me here. Let's get this shit done. Let's get this shit over with and all that. But I decided in the end never to do that because everybody talk some sense into me. And even my homeboy even came to me and talked some sense. Like, man, why you worried about that shit? It's just some shit somebody say on Twitter or just some beef or just some dumb shit. Why you even worried about that? And I'm like, man, you know what? You right, man. And I'm like, I got to start growing the fuck up and realizing that some of the same dumb shit I was doing when I was in college and high school, that I can't do that shit no more, And so now, like, when I write things on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that, I don't try to say anything that's going to be incriminating. But every now and then I might write some crazy shit up there. But the thing is, I mostly talk a lot of shit like on these YouTube videos and on like my Twitter, because I still feel like it's freedom of speech and we should be able to say what we want to say. But at any time, they can use whatever you say against you and hold that as evidence or law. Not saying that this is a good thing, because that's bad, and I'm glad that those bastards get caught for that. But just like if you look at the show called Catch a Predator, you always see that these dudes are so. Oh, I didn't know she was 13 years old, and then they said, "Well, sir, he always such a dick. You're like, sir, well, it says right here that you even though you're 13 years old, I still want you to put my penis in your mouth, and it's like they put their own foot in their ass because they try to say, oh, I didn't know she was this or that, but they already wrote some shit knowing how old the person was, but still wanted them to do some shit anyway. So the point I'm trying to make is I feel like this social media shit really is a way to get you in trouble and a way to fuck you over in case they ever felt like you did anything wrong or you a threat or something like that. They can use everything you said on your social media against you. Like, I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you one more thing before I go. What I mean, damn, 16 minutes on this shit? Damn, I spent 16 minutes talking about this. Well, anyway. Also, personal experience, no fucking lie, no bullshit, right? I got a Google Plus account, right? And which is cool because you got Google Plus. It also links up with your YouTube, and because Google Plus was really shot to shit. Nobody was using Google Plus. So what they try to do is everybody who had a YouTube account, they try to make you get a Google account now so they can have a reason to have Google. But Google is some nosy, not nosy. They are some nosy ass bastards that want to know everything you doing too. Let me tell you what I did with Google. I have Google Plus, right? I have 2 accounts for Google Plus. But the thing with me is, I don't put Google Plus on my cell phone anymore because of this incident. Now, me and my girl were just messing around one day, and she was like, where she was at. She was like, home at her house, and I was at my house, and she was like, show me a picture of your dick or whatever, right? So, I'm like, shit, all right. Because, I used to do shit like this all the time in college and high school anyway. So I'm like, yeah, all right, I can do this or whatever, right? So I showed her like 3 pictures of my dick. But the thing was, I covered my face up. I put a mask on there. I put like a ninja mask on it. I'm the Shinobi of sex, blah, blah, blah. All this shit, right? So I took these pictures of like my genitals or whatever, and I sent it to her. Do you know that on Google Plus, when you take any picture of yourself, that if you got Google Plus on your cell phone, it automatically goes to your pictures. It automatically saves. Even if you didn't, okay, with Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that, you actually have to upload those pictures to go up there. But with Google Plus, you don't. With Google Plus, if you just take a picture on your phone, it'll automatically go to your Google Plus account. And I didn't know this shit, right? So I get a call from one of my homeboys one day, and dude like, hey, yo, homie, is you gay or something, man? I said, like, what the fuck you talking about? Man, I got a picture, man. I see a picture on your pictures, on your profile. I see a picture of some skinny dude with his dick out, and he got a mask on his face and shit, right? But I didn't want to tell him, oh, that's me, since I'm like, now I don't know what the hell that is or whatever, right? So I go, and every picture that I sent to my girlfriend is on my fucking Google Plus thing. And I'm like, what the fuck? So what I did was I removed the Google Plus. Matter of fact, I had the Sidekick then. I had the Sidekick 4G Sidekick when this happened. And so what I did was I took Google Plus off of my apps, and I just made it. Now when I get on Google Plus, I only get up there on the computer, or I get up there on my phone, like through Chrome or some shit like that. I don't get up there through the apps on my phone, because anytime you take any kind of picture, it automatically goes to your Google Plus. So I could take a picture of like me hitting my girlfriend from the back, or I could be kissing her or whatever, and I could take a picture of it. But the thing is, if I take a picture of it, it's automatically going to go to my Google Plus account. So I advise a lot of people don't even put Google Plus on your phone. Maybe it's an app. Maybe it's something you can do to make it that every picture you take it don't go up there or something like that. I don't know, but that happened to me, and that's true. That's true life, real life, true experience. Like that shit really happened. So, in a nutshell, I think that this social media stuff is bad. And I even said in plenty of comments after Google Plus like dies off, I'm not getting any more profile or anything. Only thing I'm gonna have for profile, if Twitter still exists, I have Twitter, and I would have like YouTube or Ustream or something like that, like I'm doing right now with this video. I have something like that. But as far as me having like all these social networks, nah, I'm gonna cut all this shit out. And even my dad, before he died a long time ago, he used to tell me, man, you having social networks ain't a good thing, man. He like, cause you be doing a lot of crazy stuff. And he was right, cause when I was younger, like around '05, '06, I used to go on this website called the Fuck Book. And it's like Facebook, but it's like the Facebook of sex. And basically you meet girls up there that you wanna have sex with. And the only thing that saved me probably from people not knowing exactly who I am on that is because every time I was up there, I would always have a mask and shit on my face, like, and I would say, if you really want to see me, text me at this number or inbox me, this, that. That's what I used to do. I used to be, me and my homeboy, like, it was his account, but I used to be on his account. And we used to get up there, like, and, like, be like, all right, and then if you gonna bring a girl, make sure you got another one for my homeboy. If you come in, make sure you got like two more females, because I got two homeboys that want to meet, stuff like that. But I'm not on that shit now. It's a different ball game now. I'm older and I'm a little more mature. Now I still say crazy shit and do crazy shit like that, but not like that. But I still do crazy stuff, but I'm more mature. Like I don't go on social networks, or I don't try to mess with a whole bunch of females. I only talk to one girl now. And it's good, but I noticed that when it comes to social networks, I don't put all my business, all my life up there anymore. I just say certain things that I feel is a need to say, just like this video. Like whoever watch it, watch it. Whoever don't. But I just thought I'd make this video to respond to how do you feel about social things? As far as Instagram go, Instagram is okay. It's cool. I don't post nothing on Instagram every day. Matter of fact, mostly what I do on Instagram is do a lot of likes and I just comment. I don't even do a lot of pictures. Like honestly, I don't do a lot of pictures up there, to be honest with you. Like I really don't. But I don't see nothing wrong with anybody who's doing it. Just I feel like if you got something to say or you're doing something, just be careful at what you say or what you do. Cause we living in some strange times now, man. They trying to lock people up for just dumb shit they say on social networks. So I'm starting to see that this country ain't free like they say it is. They just give us the freedom of illusion. I mean, they give us the illusion of freedom, but we're really not free. I mean, that's just my take on it. Maybe people feel differently about it, and I know what you said. Maybe you having social networks is a good thing for you. I'm not knocking you, but I mean, it's okay for me too. But I know I see that as the future goes on, I see myself straying away a little bit from it. I see myself like straying away a little from. I can't open my hand. I see myself straying away a little bit from all these networks. So personally, I think these social networks are kind of bad because it's a way that you get in trouble. But that's about it. I probably get a lot of people on the video saying all kind of comments, saying you gay, you this, you that, all kind of shit, man. I get crazy comments all the time, so I'm kind of used to it. Especially for my Jake Steed, and when I said Jake Steed and Brian Plumper with some gay porn stars or some shit like that. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, man, you have a blessed day, and I just made this video for you. I send it to your comments or whatever sometime today. Like after I post it up, I send it sometime today. So you have a blessed day, man. Take care.